Hi guys, welcome to A to Z United. This is Anand here, and I'm joined by Ankit. Ankit, thank you so much for being here. Manchester United are playing against Arsenal in the Premier League. It's a 10 p.m. Kickoff tomorrow night, Sunday evening, Indian Standard Time. Ankit, are you excited about tomorrow's match?
Yes, very excited. Two great clubs having a rich history and a great rivalry in the past couple of decades. Both the teams are currently going through a rebuild phase with a new set of managers in Ole and Arteta respectively. I'm quite excited to see what happens in tomorrow's game because Ole's team has the momentum, but can Arteta produce a masterclass and get a win over us? We'll have to see. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much excited. Always the rivalry between Manchester United and Arsenal have produced great results and great moments so that people witness it. What do you think? What do you make of this game? Does Arsenal have enough firepower in them to get over United?
I mean, Arsenal have a decent squad, but I don't fancy, them winning against us. I still kind of feel that with the momentum that we have, we should be winning this game comfortably with the players that we have. We have superior quality players against them. Our bench is also pretty much quality against them. We have massively improved defensively in our last few performances, as we've seen. But again, speaking of performances, since we have the momentum, our recent fixtures with Arsenal, we have been drawing a lot of games. So I really hope that tomorrow we, win this game and we improve our standings on the table. And so, Ankit, what do you think about our form guide as to how would Ole Gunnar Solskjaer set up against Arsenal?
Uh, the only thing, as you said, we have the momentum right now, but
Hmm.
the key thing to get this momentum going ahead and to build up on a Champions League form is to have consistency in the Premier League. Uh, the Premier League start to the Premier League season for us hasn't been great. We have
Hmm.
lost to Spurs and drawn to Chelsea at home. So at the later end of the season, we have to go away and play all these teams. So it is going to be difficult. So this is the phase for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer right now to build some momentum and consistency so that we climb up the table. We have a game in hand, and if we win tomorrow, we'll certainly climb up, and then we can take our season ahead from there. Um, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will set up in a similar kind of formation that we saw against RB Leipzig, um, 4-1-2-1, the diamond formation. Arteta plays a very defensive type of system where he was fire at the back and then absorb the pressure, be compact, and then hit teams on the counter attack.
Mhm. I think it's pretty interesting because, as you notice, that Arsenal have already played against Liverpool in the EFL Cup, round of 16, and they've also played against Manchester City in the Premier League. They won against Liverpool on penalties. The score was 0-0, nil-nil, and they lost against Manchester City by just 1-0. So they've had a really good defensive performance against the two most threatening teams in English football right now. And all the talk that has been coming about Manchester United having a superior firepower, Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood, and Anthony Martial, who scored a combined goals of 60 goals last season. Do you think that considering the performances against Manchester City and Liverpool, do you think that Arsenal are going to set up pretty compact and similar to the way they did against Liverpool and City? Would they be doing it same against us as well?
Yes, yes. I expect Arteta to be totally be defensive, play fire at the back, observe and be compact, absorb all the pressure, and then hit Manchester United on the break or on the counter attack. Considering they have the pace of Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, Willian, so they have the firepower as well. We cannot underestimate the front three of Arsenal. They have the pace, they have the skills and scoring abilities. So we cannot take them lightly for tomorrow. So yes, Arteta will certainly set up this defensively and try to hit Manchester United on the counter attack as he has done for the games against City and Liverpool. So when
Mhm.
Arteta came in, as you saw that Arsenal were not good defensively, he changed up the system. He knew that their main weakness was defense. So that is the reason he always sets up at the three at the back slash five at the back, so that they do not concede and they know they have the firepower up front to score goals.
And of course, as you mentioned, Ankit, that Arsenal are pretty good up front. They have really pacey forwards in with Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Willian as well. And all the talk about in the reports, which basically say that considering United have a superior midfield, what Arsenal is going to do is they're just going to play long balls up front and then
Yeah, yeah.
hope to basically catch us on the break. Now speaking of the way we have been setting up. Against the Premier League oppositions. If you look at the game against our last Premier League game against Chelsea, the way we were so conservative in our approach, the way we had set up. Are you expecting something similar, from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in terms of tactics against Arsenal, to be conservative and then, or do you expect him to basically go ahead, and attack the game?
I expect him to go all out attack because considering we are at home, we should try and win this type of matches. Against Chelsea, he was conservative. Both the managers didn't want to lose the match, and that is the reason the outcome of the match was a pretty boring nil-nil draw. Against Arsenal, I don't think he will sit back. I want him to go with the same intensity and the aggression that he has went with in the games against PSG and RB Leipzig. We have This is the time where we have to stamp our authority and say yes, we are back in the Premier League. We want to challenge for the title at least for this season because none of the teams are looking superior at this point of time. So this is the
Mhm.
golden chance and opportunity for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to at least stamp his authority and get this team moving forward. Because we have the players now, everyone is fit, everyone is available. We have the squad depth. We have everyone playing in a good mood. We are gelling, and team is cohesion is there within the team. So there is no reason as such for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to say I don't have the personnel now. We have everyone available. We have everyone fit. Just go and win the game. Put the correct lineup and put the correct system, and I think we can overcome Arsenal easily.
Certainly, Ankit, certainly. And the two wins, as you mentioned, in the Champions League has obviously provided massive confidence to the players and the whole squad as a whole. And of course, as we saw in the standout thing in both the games was, Ole had his tactics pretty much spot on.
Yeah.
And, the way they countered against PSG and the way they played against RB Leipzig, scoring 7 goals and just conceding 1 goal was an amazing performance, an amazing start to the Champions League. Speaking of tactics, Ankit, what according to you would be the predicted lineup against Arsenal?
Mm, Pretty much same formation. He went with RB Leipzig, four at the back. He doesn't play a three at the back at home, so he will go with the four at the back. David De Gea in goal, Aaron Van Bissaka on the right hand side, Maguire. Now the question is, will he play Tuanzebe? We know the attacking threat that Arsenal have with the pace of Aubameyang. Maybe Pepe will play, Lacazette, Willian. So they have the pace and the firepower. And as we have seen that when we have when we come against pacey opponents like against Crystal Palace or Tottenham Hotspurs, Maguire and Lindelof doesn't seem to play well. That pairing doesn't seem to gel up well. So I want to see Axel Tuanzebe play in this game, considering he played well against Mbappe and Neymar in the PSG game. So
Mhm.
Maguire and Tuanzebe, Luke Shaw on the left hand side since Alex Telles has tested positive for COVID, so he'll not
Mhm.
play. So Alex Telles, Fred and McTominay as a midfield pairing. I think they are very robust, provides the defensive stability that we need, covers the defense so that Maguire and Lindelof are not one to one against such against pacey wingers or strikers. Uh, Diamond formation: Fred McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, and Pogba, and then two strikers up front with Greenwood and Rashford.
Mhm.
What's your predicted lineup then?
I think, Ankit, you're pretty much close. I would also be hoping for a diamond formation tomorrow, considering that we have to, take authority of the midfield against Arsenal. Because if we dominate the midfield, I'm pretty much certain that we can comfortably dominate the game as well. And Marcus Rashford would be an absolute starter, as he came on in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, super sub.
15 minutes, yeah. I think 62 or 63rd minute he had come in. So, we expect that Marcus Rashford, and he has hit top form right away. He's in fact the the top scorer as we speak in the Champions League with 4 goals
Yeah.
in 2 games. So he'll be starting, and of course having a partnership with Mason Greenwood, who's also on form. And man, that boy is pretty amazing. He can score at every angle, at any. Even if you given him a half decent chance, he's going to convert that. So and of course, I'm hoping for a partnership of Victor Lindelof and Twanzebe, considering that they have a pretty much they have pretty pacey forwards. So I think I'm also pretty much similar to what you're predicting, Ankit. You know. And speaking of predictions, speaking of lineups and tactics, we've seen that United have actually taken form in our previous 4 games since our defeat to Spurs, which is again not too distant memory, but we've had really good results after that.
Yeah.
Defeating Newcastle, defeating PSG, defeating RB Leipzig, and drawing Chelsea, which again we could have converted to a win. So as of tomorrow's match, Ankit, what are your predictions? What do you think? What would be the score line be like?
This is again going to be a close one. I'll go with 1-0 to Manchester United.
Okay.
What are your score predictions?
I also feel that we should be keeping a clean sheet tomorrow match, since we have settled defensively. And to be fair, none of the opponent players have scored a goal against us in in the past 4 games. It's
Yeah.
only about 2 own goals. So I still feel that we need to be, we should be sticking to our defensive shape. And I also kind of feel that we would be kind of edging this game, but I'll go with a conservative 2-0 score. I feel that we can score about 2 goals, considering the creativity of Bruno Fernandes, Pogba if he plays, and Donny Van de Beek if he can bring on. And of course, we have Cavani, so who knows? Yes, I think some, amazing match coming up tomorrow again, as we discussed. And we did go through the predicted lineup and the tactics. And of course, we are still favorites in tomorrow's match, considering we are playing at Old Trafford and we should be taking this game against Arsenal. So let's see as to what happens in the tomorrow's game. But until then, viewers, thank you so much for watching and visiting our channel. Yes, Ankit, would you like to say anything else?
Yeah, players to watch. Whom are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Tomorrow, it's going to be Marcus Rashford.
Okay.
Yes.
And yeah, tomorrow it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's 100th game in charge.
100th game in
yeah.
charge. Okay, some amazing feats then. And considering that Marcus Rashford started his Premier League match against Arsenal, his first game, wherein he scored about 2 goals. So
Under Louis Van Gaal, yeah.
yes, and he's had a pretty good history with Arsenal as well. So hopefully he performs. And how about you, Ankit? What player do you think is a player to watch?
From Manchester United, I'll be certainly looking forward to Marcus Rashford. He's in hot form right now. Considering tomorrow is his birthday, hope he provides a birthday gift to all his fans. And for Manchester United, in the opposition camp, I'll be certainly looking forward to Aubameyang. I think he's one of the deadliest strikers in the world right now. There are only few players which I admire. They have that shooting ability. They have the skill. If the ball is in their feet, they can score from any angle. And Aubameyang is one of those strikers. So yeah, in Arsenal camp, Aubameyang, and in Manchester United, Marcus Rashford.
Marcus Rashford. Okay. So I think this has been a pretty good discussion, and hopefully we win tomorrow against Arsenal and improve in the points table, and climb up the table as well. As we are still pretty much in the early stages of the season. So if we can get some good momentum in a few games, we should be closer to the top. So viewers, thank you for joining us in this amazing discussion. And more of this discussion to come regarding match reviews and future match previews, and even other talk related to Manchester United. And until then, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And again, as we mentioned, if you can get this channel to about 50 subscribers, we'll be including you guys also to be coming to our channel and have this open discussion as well. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.